Hi, Gemini, and welcome to your love story for March 2020. We come into March under that Leo full moon energy that we had the Leo full moon in February, as well as Mercury going retrograde in Pisces. So, as we first move into March, those energies are still very strong. And what that means for you is you're going to be very in tune with who you truly love. You're also going to become very aware of unfinished business, unresolved issues within yourself in regards to love and romance. So, for the first half of March, highly recommend to not make any big decisions about love and romance because the second half of March could leave you feeling a bit different, all right? Because on the 9th, we have the Virgo full moon, which switches that energy, as well as Mercury going direct. So really hold off on like major decisions, not just in love, but across the board until after Mercury goes direct. And we have that beautiful full moon in Virgo, which is earth energy, manifestation, solidifying, feeling solid, knowing what we want to do. All right, Gemini. So I am going to pull a card here to see the overall focus between you and the other person coming through in your love story for the month of March. And this will either resonate and fit or it won't. I'm going to really kind of stick with one storyline. So let's see, Gemini. Ooh, you guys have the seventh house, and this is the area of your life is about long-term significant partners and romance, business, and family. So coming out in a love reading, this is, the house of relationship. You and the other person coming through in your reading, both very much focused on your relationship, what you want from each other, and we'll have to pull more cards to see exactly what's going on here. But this to me is very equal. It's like things are coming to a head, a finale, because retrograde always brings unfinished business. But it being in Pisces, the last retrograde right before the sun moves into Aries, starting the new zodiac year, it's like a completion, the finale of something. All right, and very much focus of relationship. So for Geminis, retrograde and all of that plays out in many different areas of our life. But for you guys in general, whether this reading is going to resonate or not, you guys are very much focused on relationship energy, romance, friendships, family ships, co-workers. Like that's your focus. There's a lot of shifting and changing happening inside of you. So don't resist what you're feeling. Go with the flow. See where different thoughts and different emotions are going to lead you. And don't be afraid to make major, big changes in your life that you feel at a soul level must take place. And again, hold off on those major decisions till the second half. But man, the first half of March, you are in deep contemplation mode. All right, let's pull a card, a major arcana to represent your energy as well as the other person involved in this love story. On this side, we have the Chariot. So some of you could be dealing with a Cancer, but ultimately this is talking about a journey. And, Mercury being retrograde in Pisces, that's 12th house energy. The sun is currently in Pisces. Big time completion and closure taking place for this person. And this could be you in the reading, or this could be you, Gemini. You decide, as we go through. And now we have the Hanged Man coming out over here for this other person in your reading. So one of you is very focused on the journey, and the other one is kind of at an impasse here. It's like this person really has to view things from a different angle. And with this seventh house energy, this could very well mean this person is finally really going to be connected in to their emotional body in March, and really be navigating from that space rather than logic, ego type of energies. It's this person that needs to, or is definitely having a big shift in consciousness about this relationship and this connection. And over here, this has been a long journey and we're coming to an end, and there's an element of victory in this card as well. So let's pull some more. Abandonment. And and forever changed. Okay, so this is actually, I feel like this person is very, very stubborn. And man, this relationship, this connection has impacted them deeply. It has absolutely changed them. You know, physically, like in the world, their reality, the way they experience things, the way different things have happened for them, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, they are fundamentally changed by this connection. However, over here, we have abandonment. And so, you know, that means one of two things. We'll pull more cards. Either this person has felt very abandoned by this person, their stubbornness, their ego, their refusal to fully participate for whatever their reasons are, or this person is finally deciding in the month of March to abandon this relationship, this situation altogether. Like it's no longer viable for them. Okay, so we're going to pull more cards to really dig deeper into that. But that's what I feel is like this person feeling as though their victory is achieved in just letting go because they feel like they're up against a brick wall. And it's sad to me because this person has truly been changed forevermore by this connection and, you know, their relationship to this person. But it's like they're too stubborn, or there's some sort of outside interference, influence that really prevents them from following their heart or going all in. All right, there's something that really holds this person back, and I do feel a bit of stubbornness. Like that's the main thing that's jumping out at me. So let's pull some more tarot cards and gain some deeper insight. Six of Cups, there it is, energy of the past. The Chariot again, so the Chariot is very strong here. So those of you involved with a Cancer, yes, a Cancer. I don't know why I thought I was saying that wrong, because that Chariot is the representation of Cancer in the tarot. So some of you, this could be a Cancer for sure. Okay, and if it is, it's, man, very strong, but it's almost like I see the Gemini and the two like horses here as well. So I feel like that's why I feel I'm saying it wrong. This could also be a fellow Gemini, just because I like want to say Cancer, but I'm like, no, that's wrong. Or like Libra is the two scales, and Libra is the ruler of the 7th house, and then also potentially a Pisces, because the Pisces is represented by two fishes, because that's what I feel is like either like Gemini energy, Pisces energy, or Libran energy, where there's the representation of two sides to this person. All right, and so you know, could be a Cancer, a fellow Gemini, Libra, or a Pisces. Really strong, man. Okay, next out is the Spirit of Swords, Earth Mother, Three of Cups. So I think I kind of see what's going on here. Despite how much this person has been impacted by this connection, it's almost as though they don't want the responsibility of what this relationship means or brings to them, okay? And it could be having to answer to somebody else and be aware and sensitive to somebody else's feelings, wants, and needs. It could be, I just want to party and I want to hook up, and by hooking up, maybe it's like those kinds of things don't really mean that much to that person. You know, it's everybody's different, but there's this resistance over here. But with the Earth Mother, they want the benefit of this person as well. Gemini. They do. It's like they want the best of both worlds, okay? Or there could be a lot of mother or feminine influence in this person's life that really interferes with this connection, all right, with the Earth Mother there. But here, Spirit of Swords, that would be the Queen. I'm sorry, the King of Swords in a standard tarot deck. And that to me is you, the representation of you, where you are really in contemplation about this relationship in your life. You know, this is meant to be a romantic reading, but for some of you, this might actually speak to like a friend or family member, okay? That's kind of weird to me that that came through, but there it is. So if it is, you know, apply it how it fits. But it's over here, you know, ready to give it all, to go all in. Over here, I'm not so ready. Even though I have this deep connection, I'm not so ready. And Gemini, you could be this person or you could be this person over here. Regardless of where you fall, here, you're getting your mind right. And so if this is who you are, I really see you kind of like walking away from this person, you know, by the end of March, really deciding that this is not the best route for you to put your energy in at this time, because it's like they're not ready. There's a stubbornness and unwillingness to move forward, to go deeper, to become committed for whatever their reason is. And so if this is you, it's like you're finally letting go of the nostalgia, the hope of what could be, should be, and coming into an acceptance of what is, because, you know, like I said, we're coming into March under that Leo full moon energy, and Leo is ruled by the sun. The sun is, you know, the truth, all things coming to light, as well as a deep healing taking place. So you, if this is you deciding to just kind of let this go and walk away from it, it's not at like, it's not painful for you. It seems like the most logical, best thing for you to do, and you're in a place of acceptance, and like you see that as your victory, as to like let this go. Now, if you resonate more on this side as you being this person not ready, even though you have a lot of connection and bond and love for this person, but you know that you're just not ready to get all in for whatever your reasons, it's like an awareness of, okay, I need to just no longer participate in this relationship because it can't go anywhere for me at this time. And taking responsibility and, you know, expressing that and cutting things off. Like that's what I feel is like the ending, like cutting things off. So let's pull some more cards. So we had the Chaser jump out, and it says Chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. That's under the Six of Cups. Under the Chariot, self-indulgence, focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. All right, and that would really be like, it's time for me to think about me and just let this go, move on from it. All right, like that's the energy of this person. Coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship, seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. And that's coming out under that Earth Mother. And then lastly, passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. So that really speaks for itself under that Three of Cups. This person just not in a place to settle down, to be committed. It's more about like the flirting, the back and forth, the games that come along with dating. And again, it's sad to me because this person is forever changed in a lot of ways by this relationship and this connection, but it's like they're unwilling or they're unable to jump into this relationship and give it what it deserves. And therefore, I really feel like you, a Gemini, regardless of which side you fall on, you come to the conclusion that it's better that we're just friends at this point instead of trying to pursue anything further. And it's like this person is walking away from it, and that's where they find their victory. So I'm not gonna pull any like heart and soul messages because I don't really feel much more needs to be said. Like, it's pretty apparent out there. And again, I see you really shifting in your thoughts and your emotions about this person, this connection, who this is for you. And it's like, whether you're tired of waiting around or you are coming into the realization that you are 100% not ready to be committed in, either way, it's like you're walking away, and that's victory for you, and that's victory for the other person involved. It's better to keep things light and friendly and not go too deep with this person at this time, because one of you is absolutely not ready for it. And that could change in April or May or June at some other point in the year, but right now in the month of March, by the end of March, like, that's the conclusion that you come to, is either you are absolutely not ready to be in this, or you come to the acceptance that they're not ready, and it's like moving on for now. So I always love to give positive messages, but this is for some Gemini out there, and walking away and deciding to be friends right now seems like your best course of action. But again, don't make those final decisions till the second half of March, because you'll just be more grounded in your thinking. And with the Three of Cups there and this seduction, there could be a new romance coming into play for those of you that this reading has really resonated. And that's why it's, finally like, okay, I'm just going to leave this for now and go off, because there's victory in this. Okay, so those are your messages, Gemini. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.